Hello, welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. This is race 2 from round 7 of our GR3 Championship from Lake Maggiore circuit here in Italy. So let's get straight on to this one, shall we? This second 15-minute sprint. And let's get through the grid. So on pole position, we've got Derg, we've got Fitzy in second, Sideways, George in third, Aussie in fourth, Smoky Tom in fifth, Jerry sixth, Kenny in 7th, Biggie 8th, Benzo 9th, Conrad in 10th, Firepower in 11th, Graham in 12th, C. Broad in 13th, and Slowpoke, who's going to hope for a better race this time, in 14th place. Here we go then, watch those lights. A little bit quicker, that wasn't quite as long a hold, but still a little bit of a hold there as they get going. Fitzy trying to go round the outside to be on the inside for turn 2. Got that done. Good move. Exactly what you need to do there. I'm going to take you right back and have a look at that. So from the start, here we go. So as you can see, he's on the outside, Fitzy. He's got quite a bit of a lead on at this point, but he just keeps it going. Keeps it on the outside. That's now going to allow him to be on the inside for this next right-hander. Gets the job done. So well done to him. So Fitzy up to first, Derg in second, both on soft tyres, and we've got medium tyres for Aussie Rooster in third, Sideways fourth, mediums. Kenny in fifth on softs with Smoky Tom on softs in 6th place, Jerry 7th on mediums, C. Broad in 8th is on softs. Again, another one who's going to want for a better race this time. See if he can get around without hitting anything this time. So Conrad there in 9th, also on softs. Conrad runs it off there and he's going to lose it. Is he going to? What, he did well to keep that, and someone else has gone off. That was Biggie having a go as well. So a couple of cars having a bit of a moment there. Let's start with Conrad's moment, shall we? He just almost straight lined it, just went too far out to the right hand side, kept it going. And Biggie having his little moment at the back as well. So let's stick with Biggie. You'll see with Conrad having his little excursion ahead. And Biggie decides that he wants a little bit of that grass as well. Okay, at this point, now Conrad's going to be off here. Yeah, he kind of follows him, not quite as bad, but then he hits that hump in the apex there. Actually, both of them did well not to take anybody out, because a lot of cars streaming through there at that point. It does go back to the last place, though, does Biggie. This lot going through the right hander at the bottom of the hill. I think that was Firepower, just a little bit wide. 2 Porsches in here, Graham and Conrad. Jerry and C. Broad having a bit of a battle as well. Jerry just running it off onto the grass. So drivers out there mowing the lawns on this one. Again, another one there. That was Graham this time. Groundsman paid them some money to do this. Power behind Slowpoke up the 12th now, so he's made a spot up from last on the grid and still going over the grass. They're pretty much, I think they've touched the grass on every part of this circuit on this race too. These cars, it's Firepower, stays well out of the way. Biggie, back to 14th he goes. Medium tyres though, is Firepower. Not with Biggie. Fitzy our leader though. Fastest lap as well, 2:02.8. So as I say, improving. That was his last couple of rounds. His Fitzy had that barren spell, didn't he, in the middle, where he just didn't really getting any results really of any significance anyway. And a good start to the championship, as I say. Lost it a little bit in the middle, and now good round last time. Looks like he's going to have another good round here tonight. In fact, it just suits the Mustang, this circuit. Obviously quite a fast circuit. As he comes down through the dip to the right hand cambered corner. That's the official name of it. Derg now He's caught right up with him, so now Derg is having a look, see if he can get his paws on that first place. Obviously looking for a double win here, Derg. Fitzy obviously looking for just a win. It's been a little while, I think, for him. Down now to the final corner, can take a lot of this inside curve, but they keep it well clear of that though. Kenny now with the fastest lap, 156.7. He's on the soft, isn't he? So he's going to be, I think the two leaders are actually on softs as well, aren't they? So yeah, 156.7. Kenny. So at that rate, it's about a second quicker than what, it wasn't a second, was it? But there's a few more. That was a pretty quick lap, so he's going to be on the back of leaders very soon. Smokey's going with him as well, Smokey Tom. There's a little bit of a gap back then to Aussie Rooster. Sideways George. A couple of lines through there. Some people will take it a little bit tighter, others will go out wider. Conrad now up the outside of Jerry. That inside curve there. With the lines there, you can take all of that as well. Clip these inside apexes there. But sideways now all over the back of Aussie. He's going to have a go surely at the bottom of the hill. Gets himself lined up now. On the brakes. 3-1-3 goes through. Then he runs it onto the gravel though, and that's going to allow Aussie back in around the outside. Yeah, good move. So yeah, sideways just ran it a little bit wide on the exit. The right hander, that allowed Aussie to go round the outside of him, get that back into that fifth place. As sideways has another look. It's a terrible camera angle there, isn't it? When it comes around there, you just lose sight of the cars for a second. We're all battling it hard again, and it was that Jerry going off. Did I see a little bit of grass cutting again from Jerry? He's fighting, isn't he, with Conrad? Did he just lose his braking mark, or did I just seeing things? Oh, that's what it was. No, he didn't really. He ran it a little bit wide. It did throw him off a little bit. That's why he looked like he was out of shape a little bit there. So lost a little bit of ground on Conrad at that point. Just got his back wheel on the edge of the curb there into the dirt. So he brawled under pressure from Conrad. Conrad gets it done. So Conrad up to 7th. So he brawled back to 8th. So 9th, Biggie 10th, Slowpoke in 11th, Firepower 12th, Benzo in 13th. So Benzo not having a great race this time round. Graham's in 14th, so a couple of cars going backwards there. Graham in particular, he was up in around, wasn't he, sort of 12th, 11th, 12th place, back to 14th now, so lost a couple of spots there, must have gone off, run off wide somewhere. As we see Firepower now, down straight to the bottom of the hill. Kenny with another fastest lap as well, 155.8. There's Benzo and Graham. All with our leader Fitzy. Back at Derg. That's what you see it. Then it's really steep slope in the dip. It's cambered right hander now. You can take that inside curve. Don't let it run out into the gravel. That was very close. Close right in as Derg and his teammate Kenny. So we watch them, the two Mercs. Trying to chase down this Mustang. To feed it round these right-handers. Right on the back of him now is Derg. He's going to have a go. Oof, it's close. Better off just staying there. Kicking up the dust is Fitzy. And it's final corner, kicking up the dust again, taking all of the track and more. Now, what sort of run does Derg get coming through? Can he get him down here at turn 1? Too far back here at this point. The brake's about now. Oh, he's not going to hit him. Oh, no, maybe a little tack. But the drama's there, but they're right on the back of him now, isn't he, the two Mercs? Another little moment there for Fitzy. He's going on board with Derg and see it from his point of view. So this is chasing Fitzy now. Tight from Derg through there. Feed it out to the left, to that curbing. Through this next fast. S's just had to check up there a little bit, didn't he, Derg, at that point? Just need to go now. Clip the inside curbs. Way down, but he's not close enough to make that move at the bottom of the hill. Then we go back a car, back to Kenny. Third place, fastest lap. The other Mercedes, yeah, he takes a lot of that inside curb, exactly what you need to do. Now he's got a good run on his teammate. Is he going to take him, or is he going to try and bump drive his teammate up towards Fitzy? Might be the wise thing to do. Kenny is up there also in the championship, so he's going to, you don't want to interfere with his teammates. His teammates all over the back of Fitzy now. Fitzy's going to have 5 minutes of pressure, continuous pressure from these two Mercs as he runs it out wide. Does Fitzy, does he keep it on the track? Here he's kicking up a lot of dust, is Fitzy, but he's still there first, crucially. Down to turn one now. Does Kenny have a go at his teammate? He does. So up to second, good move. So Kenny thought, right, okay, you've had your go at chasing him down, let me have a crack at him now. As he goes through up to second place. Battle up here up the top. Smokey not that far off them as well in fourth place. And then there's a nice gap back there, so you've got these sort of 3-4 at the front. That gap back to Conrad in fifth place in the Porsche. It's a bit of on his own at the moment, so a bit of a lonely race now for Conrad, but could be pretty happy with a fifth at the moment. He'll be trying his best, obviously, to close that gap with the leaders, but little way to go yet as we still watch them, still in the same order. I think Derg might have another crack at his teammate, try and get that second place back off him. Let's see what happens down here. This is in the team mates manual, this one, or not? Let's have a look. It's they're certainly not wanting to hit each other, that's for sure. Kenny's still in second. This goes back to the two McLarens now. The other two teammates sideways in fifth and Jerry in sixth. So the two Mercs having a little battle of their own. Now we've got the two McLarens having a little go at each other as well. Aussie behind them in seventh as well. So Jerry is on the mediums. Both actually on medium, so must be a strategy thing for the McLaren boys. Mediums in the second race. Actually, being on mediums pretty good, fifth and sixth place at the moment. And then Aussie there in seventh is on mediums as well. So Broad in eighth. So big improvement from race one for Sue Broad. He's been keeping it going in the right direction this time. Still a few scuffs on the car, but it's good. Conrad in ninth. Conrad actually he's dropped back, isn't he? Ninth place, wasn't he? Didn't we just visit him and he was quite way higher than that, so something's happened to Conrad there. 9th, Big E 10th, Slowpoke in 11th still. High Power 12th, Benzo 13th, Graham in 14th. Big gaps between all them back lot. Not much happening back here. Plenty happening up here though. It's our top three, top four. Smokey. Oh, he takes a lot of that inside curb there. Not even much left there to play with, was he, Smokey? It's the last couple of minutes here in race 2 now. Again, Dirk running it wide. I think he's conceded second place to his teammate Kenny, and it's Kenny who's going to try and chase down Fitzy, try and get that first place off him. Keeps kicking up that dust as Fitzy. Kenny be spluttering, coughing behind him now. That dirt and crap that he's had in his tap on his helmet. It's not going to be good viewing for him. All that dust and dirt on the window screen. Seem to be putting him off though, does it at the moment? He's keeping with Fitzy here. Runs it really wide now. I'm not sure if that's a penalty. It could be. I don't actually know if that's track limits or not out there. Not been that far out at that point. Clearly not. So he's got away with it there. Conrad now with the fastest lap. So he's actually in the 154s. So 154.9 from Conrad. Well done, my man. So 7th place Conrad with the fastest lap. I can't see that being beat now. Not this late on in the race. 30 seconds left. A lot of dust there. I think this is how it's going to be though. The positions are going to change with this lot here. I think it's going to be as it is, as you see it. The screens now. Approach the final sector. And this is going to be the final lap as well. The McLaren boys doing. Still in 5th and 6th. Conrad there in 7th. Have to go back to our leaders as they come around these final few corners. Now does Kenny, is he going to go for it? Is he going to make one final lunge somewhere? I think he's going to be too far back. Emerson Lee, I don't think there's anywhere he's going to be able to do it now. No, can't see it now, coming down to the final corner. So it's going to be Fitzy. Been longing for this victory for some time. Finally going to get it. So congratulations to Fitzy. He's going to be pleased with that. Down and the 2 McLarens, or I think actually Kenny allowed Derg to get through. Let's just go back there because Derg was in 3rd. I think Kenny pulled over. Start or finish just about at this point. Said, look, you need the points more than me, go past. He does. Just slows down. There you go. Yeah, good teamwork there. So Derg in 2nd, Kenny in 3rd, Smokey in 4th. And a big gap back. We're going to wait for the McLarens to come in. It's going to be sideways. Ahead of Jerry, his teammate Conrad sniffing around as well. What can Conrad do? Can he get something here at the end? Over the back of Jerry, but I think it's going to be as it is. Conrad, is he going to get it? It's going to be sideways in 5th. Jerry just ahead of Conrad, 6th and 7th place. Great race there in the end. Steve Rawls going to come in 8th. Giggy 9th. Aussie Rooster in 10th. Where's Slowpoke gone? Firepower in 11th. Benzo in 12th, and Slowpoke's had something wrong. Another disaster from him. Benzo 12th, Graham in 13th, and Slowpoke, we didn't get another lap in. He must have had a big off somewhere, or another mechanical or something. So it's a disaster from Slowpoke here tonight, isn't it? Graham in 13th, Slowpoke in 14th. So a cracking race from the League One boys. All race to go for you. Race 3 here at Lake Maggiore circuit in Italy. Hope you can join me for that soon, and I'll see you then.